2, 1.
Oh, that messed it up big time.
Hey, them fellas, welcome.
No, it's hey, how are ya? Welcome to them fellas.
Welcome to fellas. Today we're going to be talking about gas and
Electricity. Now, specifically in the use of automobiles. Today we're going to talk about
my keys.
Our serious thoughts on electric cars that are up and coming. Electric cars and gas-powered cars. What are your thoughts? Reported Wednesday, I think, there was a California police car that was a Tesla, but it was in a high-speed police chase. Yeah, a police officer's Tesla ran out of battery power in the middle of a high-speed chase in California last week, reports said Wednesday. I am down to 6 miles of battery on the Tesla, so I may lose it here in a sec, the cop said on the radio, according to the report. Now,
who was that report by? Just so you know, we don't.
This was by the New York Post.
Thank you.
Give us a sponsor, New York Post.
What Tesla is that? Okay, yes, the Model S. So, I feel like if it was a gas-powered vehicle,
it would run out of battery quicker because it's got a smaller battery.
Right, but
did you just listen to anything you said? Anyway, the point is, if it wasn't an electric vehicle, a gas-powered vehicle would have gone longer because in an electric vehicle, when you have it, I know in Tesla's is like the ludicrous mode or whatever, and it's the fastest mode, but you don't get as long as a range as a gas-powered car when you're in the high-speed chase. But then again, you could argue the point that you could have just had another car come in and anyway.
First of all, I don't think it's a good idea at all right now, and I have nothing against electric vehicles, but I don't think it's a good idea to put them on the police fleet because if you're in like a high-speed chase like that, going as fast as you possibly can, you're going to drain your battery really low because they say the range is our range is all the way up to.
This is like
400 miles and stuff like that. Yes, but if you're flooring it constantly, it's probably going to be a whole lot less than 400 miles. So I don't think it was a good idea to do that, but I also don't think that electric cars are as efficient as people say that they are.
No, I think we need... it takes... I don't know how long it takes to charge them, but it takes a lot longer than spending 2 minutes at a gas pump filling your car up.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Your chargers, some people have them at their house. They have them installed. And then if you're going, if you're out traveling on a long trip or something like that, depending on where you're going, there's not just a charger, down the road like there is a gas station. So putting them in the police force is a bad idea.
But it's California.
There's a lot more. That's a good point.
That was California. And so I could understand that.
But somewhere like Greenville or something like that, or other small
Springs, North Carolina.
They don't even.
Yeah, and I've seen Teslas up there. I've seen Teslas out here in the South in the boonies. And
there was a Tesla at Shady Side the other night.
Yeah, but unless you have a charger at your house, you're gonna have to travel a long way just to charge your vehicle if you don't have one installed. But this is my question. They say that electric vehicles are green, right?
Oh, that's a big point too.
Yeah, they say that they are green, that they are shutting off emissions completely, obviously, because it's running off a battery. But when they charge their vehicle, what is making that electricity? Coal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Coal power plants. I used to work in weld testing, and that's. A lot of the things that I did was travel to coal power plants. They're just now building a brand new one in Asheville, North Carolina.
Also to make the batteries, they're lithium batteries, correct?
Probably.
And
yeah.
To mine lithium, it destroys the environment if you really want to talk about it.
Yeah. So people say, "Oh, I want a Tesla because I don't want to kill the planet." How much more power are you actually using? Electricity are you actually using to charge your car?
It's honestly not that much electricity. It's just making the batteries that's the worst thing, making lithium ion.
Well, yeah, I mean that too, but people don't understand that all that power is coming from a coal plant. It's creating more emissions to make more batteries to charge more Teslas. So the more electric things we have, the more things that run off of electricity entirely, they are all gonna increase emissions because of the increased desire for those things. You're not green.
Also, electric cars are way too expensive for the average person as of now, like a fully electric car. I think there's hybrids are pretty cool, but you know.
Yeah,
Gosh, that was so loud.
Hybrids are cool, but then again, you know, you're burning fuel and you're using the battery, and then you're still not being efficient.
But hybrids. Well, when the first hybrids came out, they had a lot of problems with them catching fire.
Yeah,
And
in the
but yeah.
in the 90s, Ford made a electric Ranger. It was entirely electric, and it had a range, I think, of 95 miles.
That was in the 90s. But also, from a automotive enthusiast perspective, a lot of people don't have Teslas. Because if you own a semi-expensive sports car or something like that, how are you going to mod your Tesla other than, like, lowering it and put some wheels and tires on it? That's about it.
Yeah.
There's no modifications for the people who want to mod them. But don't get me wrong, the Tesla, what is it? What, the D100, what the fuck is it?
P100?
P100D.
Yeah.
That one's stupid fast.
It is.
It's really cool, but a lot of people don't like them because there's no way to like make them any faster other than
Mortifying.
take weight out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that are ignorant and they buy a car because it was cheaper and it looked cool, and so they got it and they don't do anything with it other than drive it. But there's a lot of people that buy vehicles and then do things to them.
What does it make them ignorant just because they buy a vehicle and drive it?
No, no, no.
This is the average consumer
I'm
just
not-
buys a vehicle and
Right, but like
you don't buy people. We don't do that. Buy a car.
right, but
That's illegal.
well, yeah, maybe ignorant wasn't the right word. That's not their interest.
I mean, cars.
Modding a car is not their interest. But what I was meaning by ignorant is they buy a car
Are you
that.
calling Austin ignorant for buying a Camry and not doing anything?
No. See, I misspoke.
I know it's not an 8-6.
I don't know how to speak.
People buy cars that suck. Those are the ignorant ones because they don't know what they're buying. But still, what I'm saying is, if you have a
People
gas
that
powered
think
car,
they're car enthusiasts and buy a crappy car
yeah,
are ignorant.
that's even worse.
That's what you're trying
Anywho.
to say.
Let's like recircle around.
Yeah,
For the car community of people who enjoy automobiles and like to go fast, but only on the drag strips and raceways, obviously. And
Please do everything legally. We are not condoning street racing.
yeah, do not do street racing. It's dangerous.
I'm
It could
condoning street racing.
take
Shut up.
multiple lives. Children will die. Anyway,
Follow traffic.
People-
laws.
Nobody dies unless there's a Mustang.
you just like put in a clip of like a Mustang just
Look at those spikes.
Oh
my
gosh!
Jamie just yelled so loud.
That's a lot of audio.
Anywho, car enthusiasts. You don't see a lot of car enthusiasts who have electric cars because again, they like to modify them and they like to go fast and they like to do things with them. And
Put your words together, Timothy.
alright, so people who
I just smacked my bow on the table. Oh my gosh, that hurt. Say what you're trying to say. This is
you go to a car meet and 99% of the cars out there are all gas powered because they're
yeah.
cheaper for the average consumer to drive.
Oh yeah.
And they're a lot more modifiable. If you know, you can add things to them.
Yes.
You can forced induction. You can do all this stuff too. There's a huge market for it.
He means turbos.
Turbos, superchargers, superchargers. You know.
Super turbochargers.
Anywho, but people like them because you can modify them, make them a lot faster, and they make a noise. It sounds pretty good. Insert sound of Supra with two-step.
You just gotta get the clip of the Supra from Shady Side.
Yes.
Yeah, that are from Back to Basics. Go watch our Back to Basics video. There's a lot of two-step in there. You'll learn how good an exhaust can really sound.
Yeah, but that's like, that's the whole history of vehicles is people.
Yeah, drag racing. Drag racing
Yeah.
was big V8
Yeah, they're going
cars.
out.
Yeah.
They're going
Now
out
you
and
got
they're.
little VQ motors that are V6s.
Wait a minute. I need multiple V8s.
Multiple. Like 3.
A lot of people like those cars because of the way they sound and the motors in them because it's actually something the average consumer, there again, the average mechanic can work on. You can't take your Tesla to a mechanic and be like, I need this fixed. To be like, where's the motor?
Exactly. That's another thing I was going to say.
They're not user-friendly if something breaks.
If electric cars.
And if they're out of warranty,
Is there a warranty? I don't even know if you get a warranty on a Tesla.
Yeah, you get a 3-year warranty, but then I watched a video on YouTube where this guy's warranty ran out and he tried to get help from Tesla, and they're like, "You're SOL, buddy. Good luck." And so he had to learn how to fix his own Tesla by himself.
Yeah, and see, people, if electric cars take over, not just, we're not just referring to Tesla. There's a lot of companies that are coming out with, saying that they're coming out with
you
their
got
electric
Audi, Porsche. A lot of people are making electric cars, but there again, it's big, expensive brands because they have the money to do it. And when an electric car comes out, it's gonna be like 6 digits for
it's gonna be stupid expensive. But if electric cars take over and everyone wants the next big thing, which they always do, and they go get that electric guitar, then you're killing all your mechanics.
You said electric guitar.
Tim looked at me when I was speaking.
Bro, we both looked at it. We just went like, what?
I looked at Tim and I looked at Adam and I'm like, what happened?
Let me go ride my electric guitar down the quarter mile, baby.
People all go get their electric car.
There we go.
And then you're killing jobs, your mechanics, all your mod shops, all your muffler shops, all your stuff like that. Those people are going to lose.
If there is a terrible time when there is just
their jobs
only electric cars, yeah, it's killing that. But it's going to be a long time.
Yeah, and a lot of people say, a lot of publishers say we're moving towards an electric world. We're moving towards everybody having electric cars and stuff like that. And they're saying it's going to be real soon. It's not going to be real soon.
It's not going to be soon at all.
It won't. It just won't.
It's going to be a couple generations because you got these young kids that are like watching these drag races. And they're like, oh, look at that cool car going fast that makes a loud noise.
Nobody wants to go to the drag strip and sit quietly.
Can you imagine our drag strip?
Well, 2 identical cars go down the drag strip and both run the same time every time. Because all you got to do is, and that's it. You just press the pedal and you're just going to go.
There's no, fixing it else and stuff.
There's nothing cool about it.
Hey, they are cool, though. There's a electric F1 series. Those cars are really fast.
Yeah,
they sound
the
weird
E-
as mess.
Yeah, it's the E series.
E-series or whatever.
And that's cool because they're like a
but they still make a noise.
Yeah, they make a weird noise.
They make a
I'm
very.
They're like a supercar. It's something that people can look up and watch. But everybody driving an electric car is just gonna.
Tim, what the?
It's gonna kill. It's gonna kill jobs. It's gonna make people depressed. I honestly think because they're gonna lose their ability to enjoy.
We're not gonna be able to hear the clapping of those yee
Modding.
squatted trucks going.
Modding cars because everyone's going to lose their job and there's not going to be enough business for people to even.
This is
about fine. It's falling.
Technical support.
Light is falling.
again. This isn't a world where there's just specifically electric cars, which is again. I don't think it's ever gonna happen for like
a seriously long time in my life.
Yeah,
Like I
it's
said,
gonna
a
be
couple
forever.
generations.
I think
more
more
than a
than
couple
that.
generations.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like
It's
100
gonna
plus years.
slowly phase
How
out.
long is a generation?
25 years approximately.
I'm gonna say
Like,
4.
Once we have kids, that's gonna start a new generation.
Okay.
You're going to reproduce it.
Anyway, electric cars. They're pretty nifty. They are fast, surprisingly, for what they are. A lot of people are surprised by them, and they make a
But
lot
they're
of
boring.
people with gas cars mad. But there again, Adam's like, they're boring.
I think they are actually really boring. Because people see that one fast Tesla and they're like, ludicrous mode? Absolutely. Purchase.
Beep! And that's it. It's like, it's going, it's running, and running
yeah,
at the same time.
Ludacris was my favorite rapper. Of course, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, but then, like, say you own that car and you go out and race a bunch of people, and every time you get in it, you just press the gas and you go fast, and you press the gas and you go fast, rather than shifting through gears, or you break something, you got to fix it. You get to work on your car, and that's
when you go out to
the
race,
passion of a lot of people.
over a period of time, you add on to your car, and it's like it gets faster until either you blow it up, or you're like, this is enough, and
Or
so
you
your
get
car
a
you get a
tuner
new
on
one.
it.
Or with electric cars, it's like let's just make it go fast, shed all the weight, and that's about it.
Yeah, and
For car enthusiasts, it's not near as fun, but there are a lot of fast Teslas out there, that people who have lots of currency do have, and they are quick, and they put a lot of cars to shame, but it's not as fun.
It's not. I think it's an infatuation thing because people, like I said, are going to see it and they're going to be like, wow, that is so cool. And then they're going to get it.
I think they're going to
and then they're going to be bored with it.
Yeah. It's going to be fun for a long time, and then it's like, oh, I've been going this fast for like 2 years now.
There's
Can't go any
videos.
faster.
I can't go any faster.
I mean,
It sucks.
there's videos of people falling asleep behind the wheel of a Tesla going down the interstate.
Yeah.
That's because it's a boring car.
That's how boring the car is.
so
Honestly.
boring. You
the car
actually
controls itself, and you can just take a nap going 80 miles an
The
hour.
world is moving towards a time where you actually don't have to do anything to survive.
We're becoming Wall-E, baby.
Straight Wall-E
or
beast.
speak to anybody. All you have to do is send your Tesla to Walmart to pick up your online order, and it comes back.
Or you can have it shipped to your door via Amazon.
Amazon.
Not sponsored.
Definitely not sponsored.
We are sponsored by Amazon.
That's a
They
lie.
are supporting this entire video. They gave me this shirt. They gave me this mic. These shorts. My phone. These tables.
Yes, they gave me that.
Semen stage. This is not. I don't know what that is.
Don't smell it!
I don't know what that is. It doesn't have a smell.
Self-driving is really cool. There's self-driving gas car. Self-driving can help with an old person who either, like, old people fall asleep a lot.
Bro, I saw this World War II
Dude,
veteran
can I, like, finish my sentence?
in like this old Ford truck just like yeet out in front of someone when I was coming back from class today.
Old people do fall asleep more behind the wheel.
And they're also blind.
And they don't have a good reaction time. So therefore, self-driving vehicles and auto-braking vehicles are really cool. Because they work, and that's really cool, and electric cars have them. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. But to finish up the argument with electric cars, you really can't.
You can't put a subwoofer in an electric car.
You can!
Why can't you?
That's too much wiring. You have to like go underneath the body.
It doesn't have an
Fine.
alternator or a battery. It's just got two big old batteries.
Exactly, you're
How
just gonna
many
drain your
batteries?
battery.
Two big old batteries.
Anyway,
Battery packs.
it's really hard to put electric cars and gas cars in two of the same classes because they're so very different.
Yeah, I was gonna actually say that in the end, but it's fine.
But since we just got a few minutes left, but yeah, you can't really put them in class. It's really preference if you just want an electric car because well, you want an electric car or something like that. I don't know. I don't like them that much, but I'm not gonna hate them because I've raced them before and they're very very fast. But they're two separate categories because one's gas powered, one's electric. They do this, they do that. You can modify a gas powered car way more than an electric car, but it just depends on what you're into. So it's therefore it boils down to what your opinion is. Which let us know in the comments if we actually have that many viewers in this video.
Oh, don't worry, we will.
And just loads of views.
Amazon's
If you
supporting this video.
like,
Misperception.
if you'd rather
sponsors.
have an electric car or a top of the line supercar or build your own car, but I would prefer to build my own car because I feel like you put your blood and sweat into it, you make it your own because you've done this to it, you've done that to it. But that's just me.
It's the whole built not bought mentality.
Good
But there's a
saving
lot
those
of-
turtles.
There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into making your gas powered vehicle fast.
Yeah, there's so many things you can do to your gas powered car.
Dude, you can straight up engine. You can engine swap. I guess you could engine swap an electric car. You just fab up everything.
I got these double A's. Switch. But no, like even if you don't have a lot of money and you have
Yeah,
a cheaper gas powered car, you can still do
Bro.
fun stuff to it.
Bro, I put a cheap air filter and piping from Lowe's to make a bigger intake for my car.
There you go. Look
Sure,
at that.
that's cool. I have nothing against that.
That is unique.
If you don't have a lot of money and you don't have a very expensive car, you can still have fun with that car,
Oh, yeah.
even if it's not that fast,
Look
because
at
it's
the,
your car. You can mod it. But if you get an electric vehicle,
You have to have a lot of money because they're expensive.
yes,
And the ones that are cheap are just meant for people who just commute back and forth with their car.
sure.
But as car enthusiasts, you just look at it totally different than what you can do to the car as of what, like you're not... If you really like cars, you won't keep your car stock, and you want to have more power.
Yes.
More power, baby.
But with electric cars, you can't really have that much more power. I think
That's
there's a few
gonna be
things you can do to them to have more power, but they like max out at a certain point. And there again, they're really complicated, and your average person can't work on it. But with gas-powered cars, you just put a few bolt-ons on it, take it to a shop, you get it tuned, it's faster, you have a lot of fun, and you still spent 1/8 of what an electric car that is
Yep.
just as fast is worth. But you let us know what y'all think. If you like electric cars, that's cool.
It's a totally opinionated, but if you want to pull up to the line in your Tesla, then just do whatever.
Jamie's definitely not.
That's
just
cool. I get
hate
the hard
Tesla
body
car.
out, and you will not have a chance.
Thanks for watching. This has been them fellas. Comment.
If you
Like,
like. If you didn't, don't. Check us out on Snapchat, Instagram, and
Facebook.
Twitter.
Oh, we don't have a Facebook.
Do we have
We don't.
one day Facebook?
Yeah, one day. But thanks for watching.
Subscribe.
This has been them
Like
fellas.
it. Turn on
Bye.
your notifications.
Ring that bell.
Ring that bell. More cowbell. Can you stop squeaking?
Bye.
Toodly doodle. Doo. I'm gonna ride my electric guitar into the drag strip.